baked, an Alaskan so baked, an Alaskan.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Baked Alaskan. How are you today? I myself am still sick and puzzled by this, but I'm going to go to the doctor today. It's MS Monday, and instead of talking about sick things today, I thought I'd talk about something that I think is super important, especially for us sickies. When you're living a normal, active life, you don't think of things to um, really distract you from that. And I think when you're sick, you need a lot more distractions. Um, and because of that, one of the most beneficial things you can do for yourself is to have a hobby or two or three. You get the picture. Um, Hobbies are great motivators to get out of bed when you don't want to get out of bed for anything. Hobbies are great release for whatever you're feeling or going through at the time. Hobbies are a great distraction from things that are bothering you, or they are a great tool to work out those things as you perform your task more than in that situation. It's more of performing a task that would help you work out your situation mentally um, than being a passive participant in watching a movie, say. You need your attention there. That would be distraction. You're fixing something. It's kind of just motor memory at that point, and you're fixing something in your brain too. At least that's how I see it. Now, when you're super depressed, that's the hardest thing because everything that you loved, there's no joy in any of it, including your hobbies. And it feels forced whenever you try to do them again. And, it's a long time before it feels natural. I know this. I've been through it myself, and I'm just now coming out the other side of it with my art. For a time, I used my art when I was depressed or angry or working things out, and that was more when I was doing my acrylics. Then I moved to doing watercolors, which turned out to be more planning and that sort of thing, and less spontaneous. And that's kind of when I started to, focus more when I was making art. And for that focus, a lot of times I didn't have it with my depression, and I couldn't do it. And it was really hard. I guess the point of this is that even though it was hard, I pushed myself and I tried. And I didn't try every day or anything, don't get me wrong. I didn't, excuse me. Little dry mouth there. So, I didn't do it every day, but it was always on my mind as something that I should do. Something that I should look after. And it may be that your hobbies change from when you're depressed or whatever and not getting joy out of things. Like a favorite TV show or a fandom that you're into. might be the way that you deal with your depression. It's more of a passive relationship, uh, watching a TV show, than if you're in a full blown fandom where you're like a participant writing fan fiction or. Oh my god, I'm sorry, the cat is choosing the wrong moment. But, yeah, like writing fan fiction or tweeting or being a part of the community. That takes more interaction, and that is definitely something that I couldn't do when I was depressed. I just dropped out. I did keep doing other things, like, writing and stuff, but that was an outlet for me when I was depressed. And I would encourage anybody who thinks they would like to write to just do it. Don't wait for anybody's permission or anybody to say, it's time. Start writing. Because you should just do it. And if you're waiting for that somebody, make that somebody me. It's time. Writing is one of the most gratifying things I've ever done for myself. And whether it's like an essay form talking about my experiences, or a story, or my book that I'm working on for a couple of years now, because I keep picking it up and putting it down because of disinterest and depression and all of that kind of stuff. And now that I'm more evened out, I feel like this isn't a hobby so much as a job now, and that's okay. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean that, like, I look at it differently. Before it was an outlet, and now it's it might be my future. Like, this could be a big part of my future. So, but yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say about hobbies. I really encourage them. I cannot say that enough. You will feel a million times better when you are pouring your sadness or your hurt or your pain into something like art or writing. And you will feel, that wonderful, I guess, ability to let go. And sorry, my cats are being stupid. That ability to let go and just enjoy a medium, whether it be film or TV or a podcast or a YouTube channel, anything that you think is valuable and interesting. If that takes your mind off of something that you're feeling, whether it be pain or distress, then I think that's okay too, and I think that's great. And really, that's my goal here, is to make it easier for everybody, to make navigating our sicknesses easier. So that's all I'm gonna say today about what the hell was I talking about? Oh, right, hobbies. That's all I'm gonna say about hobbies today. I've got a doctor's appointment to make here in a little bit, and hoping you all are doing well, taking care of yourselves, and staying warm. That cold snap is pretty brutal right now. So, alright, everybody. Take care of yourselves out there, and be well.